Alright. Sorry about that. We was having a few technical difficulties. We've got everything straightened out now. My name's Eric, and welcome to our Subscriber Sunday. Welcome. We've got 3 killer decks for you today. One, the author said that he wasn't really fond of it, but it got more votes than a lot of others, so we're gonna give it a shot anyway. I'm kind of happy with the idea of a life gain deck right now, so we're definitely going to be playing, some life gain. It looks like a very interesting, deck, and it's a deck that actually uses the backside of Azor's Gateway, so we'll be running that. So thanks to Zaxidilo for that one, and then after that we're going to be running a Naya Energy Revolt deck. And that looks like that's also going to be a ton of fun. It's got some aid from the cow and other things, so we're going to be able to cheat some stuff in the into the battlefield, or onto the battlefield. I always like that kind of interaction and things, so I hope you guys will like it as well. Andrew with the sponsorship, my man. Thank you, sir. This man said he wanted to show his support, so thank you. All right, Andrew, my man, thank you. All right, after that, our third deck, and I'm gonna make him wait. I'm gonna make him wait to the last one. Yeah. Give this man some golden nuts, some emoji hype. Welcome. There you go, buddy. We're actually only 2 away from getting our 3rd emoji. So, yeah. Wow. Welcome to the club. There you go. That's awesome, guys. Awesome. Our 3rd deck, and again, like I said, I'm going to make him wait. It's Kruphix. Kruphix gets the most votes this week. He actually had the most votes out of any other deck. And, he puts up these nice visuals and stuff. Doesn't give us a good link, though, so, I'll make my own link on that one. Either way, you guys, I hope you like the show today. We're going to jump into the first deck here by Zaxidilo. Not a stranger. Holy cow, Andrew. Are you serious? Wow. I'm speechless, dude. Andrew, thank you. Yes, today is my 9th anniversary. That's why I'm trying to get this stream out a little bit earlier than 7 Mountain Standard. So I know some people won't be able to make it, but I hope you guys are going to understand that we're trying to go out to our dinner tonight. So, it's a once in a blue moon when we go out. And thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that, sir. That's, either way, wow. 9 years, yeah. We celebrated our 10th year together in November. So, 10 years together, 9 years married. We have a 1-year-old boy, and yeah, we're happy. And guys, like you guys are all great. Let's talk about this Aetherflux Reservoir deck, guys. Aetherflux Reservoir. Okay, Zax. So it took me a minute when I was looking through this to go, how does this thing actually work? And I got to realizing that the whole point is we're going to flip this Azor's Gateway. We're going to gain these incremental amounts of life, and we're going to, stall out for a while. And during that stall out, we're going to be, trying to flip Compass. We're doing it the hard way. We're not ramping into this. We're going to try to flip Compass the hard way. So that's a thing. Yeah, Aetherflux Reservoir. Now remember, Aetherflux is not legendary. We get more than one of these out, and that's fine. But it's also not necessarily the way we're going to be gaining our life. If you'll notice, there's not a lot of card draw, so we're not going to be doing some major hand refills. Maybe we might. I really want like maybe a pull from tomorrow in this deck. But that. I think we do have a pull from tomorrow on the sideboard. Yeah, we do. We do have a pull from tomorrow in the sideboard. I'll get that chat up for you guys in just a second. I want to go over this deck real quick. We've got a lot more control here in the sideboard, so we can drop some of the jank in certain matchups and things like that. No horses. Ooh. Horses might be good, like a horse or 2 out of the sideboard or something like that. He only had a 13-card sideboard. I put in a Jace's Defeat and a Failure to Comply. We could easily make that like horses or something like that. But Failure to Comply, For the Horde will know what I'm talking about when I say I watched Mr. Potter blow another approach deck completely out of the water with a failure to comply. He's like, disallow? Yeah, it was sick. It was sick. Dude had to spend his disallow on the comply because he had another disallow in hand to stop the approach. It was sick. And yeah, it was good. Mr. Potter doing some work. Anyway, that's a local hero there at our LGS. Anyway, Mr. Potter's awesome. Anyway, you guys, this deck, we're going to be trying to gain life. We're going to be trying to actually flip Azor's Gateway, okay? So that's a little bit strange. Now, this is an Azor deck. So once we flip Azor's Gateway, what can we do? Well, we can gain a ton of life off of Sanguine Sacrament. And after we do it the first time, we can do it again. You know, like for even more life because of the Gateway. We could do the same thing with Azor himself and draw a ton of cards. And this is kind of why Azor himself is like the pull from tomorrow. So I kind of like that. I am a little bit worried about, you know, trying to get him down with, you know, so many Vraska's Contempts in the meta. But I think we might be able to get there. Either way, that's the deck. We've got a little bit of removal here in Fumigates, Cast Outs, Gideons holding things off, Renegade maps and Traveler's maps for just, you know, extra artifacts and, you know, just to be able to play multiple things and things like that. But all right, that's the deck, guys. Let's go see if it's any good or not. You guys think it's good? What do you guys think? I personally think that, you know, the deck it fits into that jank category. So, you know, it looks like it'll be fun. I doubt anyone will be prepared for it. I will say that. And, you know, we don't have Rampaging Ferocidon anymore, so who knows? Maybe we can gain some life. No opponent? Hey, we got an opponent. Tigme. Alright. We will take the play. Good luck, have fun, opponent. Alright, well, we've got enough to get our map down. We can get our gateway down. We can get our thematic compass down. Yeah, we can do things. I'm good with getting started here. Alright, so I'm just going to throw down the map. This will guarantee that we have a turn 3 land. So, I kind of think I'll just get down maybe the gateway. Oh, wow, we got another compass. Sure. You hated the Ferocidon? Yeah, Ferocidon, like, he single-handedly destroyed some decks. So, I think the meta is going to start to shift here in the future as more and more people start to realize that the Ferocidon is completely gone from the format. And, you know, now that the Ferocidon is completely gone, people will be able to use those life gain decks. Horse decks and things like that are just so much more powerful than they were before. So, that's something I think it's going to take a little while for the meta to kind of, you know, realize that's happened. And as it happens, I think we'll see just less and less. I think mine's more powerful than his. We'll see less and less. Ooh, we got it. Okay, well. Or let me finish that statement. We'll see less and less red deck. I got so excited here that we got our third land. So now I don't actually have to worry at this point. Oh yeah, good coffee, good coffee. I got my new thumbnail up for those of you that are patrons and are if you sponsor the stream here as a stream sponsor, like everyone that has a green name, you're also going to have access to my unlisted videos. And I've got to figure out exactly how I'm supposed to make sure that you guys get access to those. But I'm going to start a new show called, you know, Coffee Time. Oh wow, I forgot to fix that. Or Coffee and Reddit with Sideboardmtg, and it'll be a private It'll be a private stream, so you guys can join in on that. I need to get some shout-outs, right? We've got Andrew here. Man, Andrew, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the subscription and for the donation. $25, man. Wow. I thought you guys might like that. I figure Sean or somebody like that's going to be like, no, it needs to be bourbon time. But you know, coffee and Reddit with me, you know, we'll do this type of thing in the morning. I'm going to get rid of our second compass, and that'll put a... Alright, well... Play, well, if we play untapped land, we can, like, go get another land, and, yeah, we'll do that. We'll just keep grabbing lands. I mean, he's not threatening us. I mean, he's probably going to, like, approach out or something like that, but... Always bourbon time. Enjoy the coffee tonight with the stream. Yeah, well, I also have my cup of coffee in hand here. We're going to get to do Zor's Gateway, which is going to be a 1 mana cycle of this card. So we're going to cycle this for 1 mana. I might actually cycle the Fumigate and go ahead and throw a 5 under there. Drop a 5-er. I don't know, though. We'll see. Like, he might have stuff. This is instant speed. That is so cool. Okay. Well, that changed things. I'm going to go ahead and thin my deck. So we'll thin the deck first. We'll tap the Thematic Compass. Do I want to... I don't need another... I can only play so many lands right now, so I'm just going to leave this up as another permanent for now. So we've got Christopher, Kruphix, For the Horde, Matthew G, Jeffrey's here, Andrew, of course, Ryan the Fire Burns, Eben, welcome, and who else we got? I know we got a lot of people that were giving some shout outs early up there. Justin Harris in the house, DJ Rodriguez. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the congratulations. Ghost Man was in the early crew. Welcome. Everyone else. Sorry it took me so long to get those shout-outs. Like, I got my mind blown as soon as we got started there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead now that we've thinned the deck. We'll get rid of this. Should we get rid of a regular land? Just depends. We'll see what we draw. Ghostman, always part of that early crew. Alright. Let's see here. Ooh, we got an Aetherflux Reservoir. We got enough land to do things next turn. I kind of like being able to cycle this, but I can kind of cycle anything right now, so... Alright, so we got a 0 and a 2. Alright, we'll pass. Another Sanguine. Alright, well, I'm definitely gonna play this. And we played our land, and that means we just pass the turn and we get to... We don't want to throw a 2 away. And a Sanguine is 2. Like, we're going for the combo right here. We'll see if he's got answers. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. Come on, give me something other than a 2. He's gonna go cast out now. What are you getting? What are you getting, opponent? Oh, he's gonna take the Aetherflux Reservoir. Okay. Well, I'm going to get rid of this Fumigate. Andrew, welcome back. Peltier. Peltier? Peltier? Pelletier? I don't know. Welcome back, Andrew. Colby, welcome, welcome. Well, you'll have to thank everyone else for the jank today. They provided it. Well, I mean, he's got 4 cards in hand. I assume he's got like just all the great kill spells that you could ever think of. That is a thing. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. That's also a 4 I can get rid of. So we play our land, and I'm gonna leave up Cast Out. I want to do this now. I don't want to do this until after it's flipped. So leaving up Cast Out seems good. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass. We're not in like serious danger yet. The French meaning is to dig. Okay. Okay. I always thought it was cool, like to know the actual meaning behind your last name. I think mine's Scottish, and it's supposed to be pronounced like Killoch or something like that, and it's like Churchill or something. Church on a hill. I don't know. That's about as much about my last name as I could tell you. Right, right. I can always cast out mine. Did he just? Sure, dude. Alright, well, here we go for this. It's a 2. Alright, well, I put a cast out under it. And I'm going to attempt to put a Renegade map under it. He's got a Field of Ruin, though. I mean, he's going to pop it. So I mean, just play Gideon. And we're going to gain like a ton of life. As long as we control Gideon, we can't lose the game. I can gain a ton of life right here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to let him try to destroy this. And when he does, I'm just going to gain like 50 life. Yep. That's the plan. So this taps for 23. The clock emoji, well, I kind of want it to be the clock emoji is almost a joke, where it's like just one of those things that it'll come, it'll eventually come, you know. We're going to get to the clock. I don't know. I just don't know what the next emoji is going to be. Alright, so he's going to pop this. We've got 23 floating. I'll go get this land. You got it, dude. You can have all of the things. We're just gonna put it all in. Gain 50 life. Well, that'll buy us a little bit of time. Do we have an emoji? Oh, we've got 2 emojis so far. We've got the oh, Regal Cat. All right, well, that's a thing. Well, what do you think about that, opponent? I'm going to prevent all the damage that little life linker right there could do. And then I'm going to play this Traveler's Amulet and pass the turn. Yeah, there you go. Those are the emojis. We've got golden nuts and punts and... Yeah, the emojis are that's kind of like the big deal for sponsorships. Like you get to have those cool things. Wow, well, he's gonna make a ton of things. You got a lot of beating to do, feller. Wait a minute. Oh, he can't cast instants and sorceries. So he's got 1 instant and sorcery left that he might be able to cast. He can't attack. I'll just grab this plains. Aetherflux Reservoir. Well, yep. Oh yeah. Bam! It's on the stack. It's on the stack. What do you got, opponent? Good game. Good game, opponent. That was cool, right? That was cool. Let's settle the wreckage this time. Wow. I mean, that is just... Zax. You madman. Zaxidilo, the madman here. Oh, we got there. Golden Nut, that's right. Drew it off the top. That was nice. That was nice. The only thing I'm really bringing in here is Settle the Wreckage. Everything else, I think he's fairly slow. If he is tokens, you know, we're going to worry about that by just letting him build up here. We could bring in some negates. Like, maybe that's not bad. If he's tokens, then maybe Authority of the Consuls is not bad instead of, like, Traveler's Amulet. There is only 20 lands in here, though, so Traveler's Amulet's kind of one of those things. I'll try the Authorities, though. You'll have a golden nut if you eat a Tide Pod. Oh, I can't wrap my head around like those challenges. You know, like wow. I can't wrap my head around it. It's just it blows my mind. We've got a gateway, and that's kind of like what it seems this deck hinges around. Like, okay, I've got gateway, so I can draw. Boom, 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 boom. Wish I had a white land here. I would probably cycle this, but probably also going to be just pitching some stuff away. Converted mana cost of 10. Although this lets me draw 7 more cards. Woo. Golden Tide Pod emoji. No. No way. I don't want anything to do with that. I can't believe kids aren't killing themselves doing that. It's crazy. Yeah, I just posted on it like it went live like 5 minutes before I did, so I only had time to jump over there real quick and you know, give a post saying, you know, I'll run this tomorrow, and I'll be running it tomorrow. I'm not gonna run anything else tonight. As soon as we get done with this, you know, me and the wife are gonna enjoy our anniversary dinner and spend a little time together. So yeah, ordering in, you know, like it's rare. We cook all the time, so like we rarely order food, and so yeah, we're just gonna order some food and sit back and relax. It's a lot cheaper than paying for for a babysitter, I promise. Well, thank you. I'm excited about it. She's a great woman, and I tell you, I wish that for absolutely each and every one of you, to find love and to be able to truly enjoy it. It's great. We got our third land, which is awesome. I don't necessarily need the white, like this was colorless, so it doesn't matter what color I played this turn. We were just tapping out anyway. Thank you, Evan. Thank you, everyone else. Everyone that's, you know, the merry wishes, happy anniversaries, cool anniversary. Thank you all. I hope I've got, you know, another 60 years. I don't know. That'd make me 90. Yeah, sure. That'd be nice. My grandparents were married, I think 67 years, 68 years, something like that, when my grandfather finally passed. So, it could happen. Cycling. So, he's got, like, other ones, or... Start quoting Lucas Graham. Is that the, like, the 40 days thing? Is that Lucas Graham? What is that? I don't know who Lucas Graham is. I don't know. Oh, he's gonna try to draw some cards. All right, we'll throw this down. Definitely going to just pass here. Like, this is gonna be fairly decent. Oh, soon I'll be. Yeah. There you go. That's it. Yeah, we actually really like that song, so okay. I don't know how I didn't know who Lucas Graham was. Just didn't register, I guess. Well, I've passed turn a long time ago. We'll see what the opponent's got. He's stuck on lands here, so I expect him to start paying life into this. Ouch. Good news for him, though, is no singing. Yeah, you're right. No singing. Try not to sing on stream. Yeah, the opponent's just stuck on land here. I don't know if, like... I don't know. I mean, he may still beat us. Singing is beautiful. Oh, man, yeah, but to yourself and to just be happy and to sing, that's one thing. But to make someone else... yeah, to make someone else have to listen to that, that might not necessarily be beautiful, though. Unless it's karaoke, then they get what they ask. They ask for it. Let's see what the opponent says. Yeah, I can't beat Mana Screw, which is funny. How much it happens online when it isn't that much of a variance, especially playing 25 lands. Yeah, I am running 20. we'll let him feel good. Yeah, we're running 20 land. He goes, fun times. Well, I mean, we are drawing for our lands though, so this is a paid queue too. So like, he drops, it's just game, you know. Yeah, it's standard. Is that Gearhulk deck I ended up with yesterday standard legal? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I actually built that for Zach. It was part of For the Hordes Here's deck, plus an old Mardu Gearhulks deck I had. He was running a Mardu Gearhulks kind of thing. He had a couple cards in his that I wasn't fond of, and I don't mind saying it. I wasn't fond of... I'll get rid of a plains. I wasn't fond of the Pirate's Pillage. Even though Pirate's Pillage allowed him to build, like to play things earlier, I just didn't like Pirate's Pillage. I don't think you were running Liliana in yours either. Maybe he was running Liliana. Wow, yeah. But either way, yeah, he gets 2 treasures, so he can like play that on turn 4, untap turn 5, play land, sack the 2 treasures, and then just hard drop a approach, or hard drop or hard cast a Godpharaoh's Gift or something like that. So I mean, he's got all of those options in there. While the opponent's just like not passing priority back. So you just never got them in our games. Oh, so you do have lilies in the deck? Okay, understood. Understood. She's good, man. I like Lily. I play her in that deck though, guys. Never scoop early. Never scoop early in that deck. And I'm going to say that for any deck running Cataclysmic Gearhulk. Like, you could top deck a Cataclysmic Gearhulk, and if that bad boy resolves, oh, like it could just be back to square one. Like, all right, we're facing off, and I'm stabilized. And that's what that deck does. Like, when it stabilizes, you're going to outclass everything. Yeah, there's some other things that are a little bit cheaper and things like that, and some really good cards, you know, the Scarab God, things like that. Matter of fact, the Scarab God is very, very dangerous. There's Lost Legacies in the sideboard, and I highly recommend that you bring them in against the Scarab God. So just a heads up there. He did get a land. I'm going to pitch one of these 10 converted mana cost spells here. Maybe. I mean, I don't 100% know that I'm going to do that. I know that we're looking for land. Looking for land in all the right places. Are they in the right places? Are we looking in the right places? Man, I sung. Did I ever think about Bomat and Mardu Gearhulk's build? No, not at all. Not at all. Okay. So how does this work? That's our land. That is our land. Think we'll get another Sanguine? I think we'll get another Sanguine. I'm gonna cycle this cast out. Maybe this deck could use like a River's Rebuke too. Okay, more land. Sweet! All the land in the world. I don't necessarily need to play that one yet. And next, he could have enough mana. Singing for the win. You have a few Vraska's Contempts. Okay, Vraska's Contempt is really good. You played a red deck, and was that one you came back with it? See, that's the thing. Like, last night on stream, I was at 1 life and came back. Like, it was like, oh, okay. Alright. Oh, he is still spending life. Come on, fella. Cycle. Ouch. Oh, he got it. He got there. He got there. I want to do something with my mana. So I'm just going to bounce this thing now. Well, we did not get our land, so we'll sack this. And we'll grab a land. We'll play a land. We'll play this. And we can still leave one open, so I'll play this as well. I know, Aetherflux Reservoir, I'd be gaining life here, but I ain't about all that. We'll get there. We will get there. Maybe Urivulet's in this deck. I mean, he might all of a sudden come back on us. Something tells me it may not happen as well. So next turn he's going to get... Wow. I'm going to grab a land and another land. So yeah, I'm just going to major like thin the deck right here. Oh, I didn't need to tap one for that, did I? It does not matter because we couldn't have cast anything anyway. I could have like held up negate or something, but am I delaying? You don't really want to leave? What do you mean am I delaying? I'm not delaying. I'm not delaying, I'm just making sure that I do this right. Turn off auto yields. I accidentally jumped into combat. Ooh, that was close. Alright, well, we've got 2 of those now. So, here we go. Alright, so you can prevent all the damage that one would do. Now what is he going to do? Play his little thing back? We just got to get to 51 life. Hidden stockpile. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and tap the Azor's Gateway. We're gonna see if we can find anything else to cast. There we go. So I'll get rid of the land. Not quite there. Alright, so he's going to treasure map in his upkeep. Oh, no, don't say that, Jeffrey. I like you guys and all, but we're only at 9 years. We ain't at 20 yet. There's some good jokes about that. Hi. He gets an emblem. Now I have to get rid of the Gideon. What are you casting out, opponent? Ooh, Anointed Procession. Alright, well. Play my Gideon. I'm going to go ahead and get a land so that I can thin the deck a little bit, and now when I do this, I'll have another option. Yeah. Fortunately, we're not flipping it like that, so I'm just going to throw a land under it, and I'm going to play this. And then I'll just play Gideon. There we go. We only got 3 basics left in the deck. Yeah, I did think about it, but it's Subscriber Sunday, and like If you type in !Val, that is a very, very true statement, guys. Like, y'all don't know how much, like, she supports this channel and what it is we're doing. Wow, I didn't even plus him. Oh, well. He can't kill it without a Vraska's Contempt. He's not going to attack it. Oh, he could attack it. How clever are you, opponent? Ooh, how clever is the opponent? Or does he have to save his Field of Ruin? Like, he could kill Gideon. It'll cost him 2 mana, his Field of Ruin. Although it will also activate Hidden Stockpile for him. I messed up. Should have made sure that Gideon couldn't do anything. Well, if we get a Sanguine, though, and we're at like 33 life, it's going to be like, I'll gain so much, it's beautiful. Yeah, well, alright, so he has to, like, sack this thing. Oh, he tapped it for colorless. Okay. Alright, well, then Gideon's safe. Gideon lives. Well, he just went ahead and sacked it so he can get 2. Wow. So he is putting more value on this than he is on the Thematic Compass. The Thematic Compass for him is like, alright, whatever. So he's going to prevent all damage that would be dealt by this permanent. Okay. So he's going to get his dudes. He's going to be able to sack one for a scry. All those good things. Yeah, we can't smash. Yeah, I got a punt. Andrew's like, yes! Using that emoji. Andrew got me. He called me out. Punt. Like, seriously though, Val, she's the biggest supporter of everything we do here on Sideboardmtg. Like, she's also my biggest critic too. So a lot of the new innovations and things like that, a lot of the things that we have is a lot of it's got to do with, you know, her ideas and such. So, you know, that's pretty cool. Like the credits, like we run credits now at the end of the stream, and that's something that Val did. So, you know, that's pretty cool. I'll stop your Gideon. I mean, eventually I guess I'll tap this and kill his Gideon, but if I remember correctly, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Maybe I should have put that treasure map in that under there. Alright, well, we'll get rid of a settle. Alright. Teamwork makes the dream work. Ah, this is true. This is true. It's since it's our anniversary, I'll talk a little bit about our history and stuff. When I got out of the Marine Corps, you know, we'd moved to Kentucky and we went to college and things. And yeah, she was originally studying to be a nurse, and then midway through that, we ended up moving to Mississippi. And this was like late 2010 when we moved to Mississippi. I only know that because it's my dog's birthday, December 1st, 2010. Anyway, like who knows their dog's birthday, right? Like, anyway, Vanessa was there when she was born, so we've had this dog for that long. Wow, all right, another one. So, you know, wow, Anointed Priest. I ain't gonna be able to talk about this, Emma. Wow, opponent. It may not be enough, though, opponent. Are we going to clock him? Alright. That's pretty cool, though. Anyway, so we had moved to Mississippi, and we started playing Magic. I was working in a factory, and she was continuing school. And so, you know, I worked in a factory while she continued school. This is crazy. go ahead and grab a land. T-Bar, welcome, welcome, sir. Sorry about I bumped the mic. But anyway, yeah, I was going to school, or sorry, she was going to school. I was going to work in a factory, like $10 an hour. You know, it wasn't much, but it was a job, you know. Wow, just another land. Till end of turn, that can't do damage. Anyway, so she changed, like, we got to play Magic, and she got to, we got to hanging out with some new people, and, you know, they were all into computers, and so was she. So she actually changed from going to be a nurse, which was one of those things, it's like everybody in the world's like, oh, you gotta go be a nurse, and, well, we'll settle you, dude. Anyway, so everyone's like, oh, go be a nurse, it makes good money, but it wasn't what she really wanted to do. So our friends from Magic the Gathering helped her pick the career path that she wanted to go with. And it's kind of huge, you know? Like, Magic the Gathering, like, made that change in our life. And, you know, and these are the same people that, you know, we tried to make, like travel plans to go back there, just to go to the annual Halloween parties and things like that. So, you know, just an absolutely, you know, wonderful experience with Magic. But she switched and decided she wanted to go into IT, and she did. She finished her education, and after she finished her education, maybe I should have got rid of one of those. Wow. All right. Anyway, after she finished her education, she got a really good job, and you know, she's been working hard ever since. Just a great lady. I am a lucky man. Yep. He's at 80. So I played the 1 because I want to put this under there because we don't have a 1. Alright, so we've got a 1, a 4, and a 0. We need a 2 and... Sure. I don't know if we can... I think we just gotta, like, clock this guy. I'm trying to save up so that I can play a bunch of things in one turn, but it's not really getting there. Maybe I should quit putting lands down. Think about all the horses I could have right now. You're right. You are right. Alright, so like we're pretty much on like settle or fumigate or bust, right? Yep. We'll yield. Wow, opponent. Alright. Yeah, well, I guess he turns everything towards Gideon. I don't think he can beat us, though. I mean, this is only game 2. We will not declare blocks. I'll untap one of them. Gideon will take 3. He's not just swinging into the settle the wreckage this time, as I doubt he has any basics left, which is good for him. I mean, he's got to resolve a ton of triggers. Man, we need a fumigate. Okay, well, let's look at this. A Thopter arrest. That's a 3. Alright, well, 1, 2, kind of want to cycle this cast out. Yeah, I'm going to cycle the cast out. Come on, Fumigate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, well, I mean, we're gonna just keep gaining life. Alright, well, we're just gonna make an emblem and pass. We're at 43 life. Yeah, settle's good. 128. Yeah, the opponent is wrecking us. On the life gain, anyway. But we're still at 43. That's right, opponent. You just draw all the cards you want. You just keep passing, like, just... I mean, it's the clock. It's the clock. Right, he can't win twice. So what did he pop? I don't even know what... He got a Glacial Fortress? Okay. He just wanted to thin his deck more? I don't know what he wanted. I mean, we flipped some more compasses. we've got all 3 compasses flipped. Good duress, opponent. Can he kill us? Are we dead? Ooh, opponent. Did you get there? Wow, opponent. 154. Make Gideon a 4-4. Wow, opponent. Maybe I should have done this a long time ago. I didn't even think about that. So, all of this is at me. All of this is at Gideon. All of this is at him. Or at me. Pretty sure he's got it here. Wait a minute, I'm still not dead? I'm not dead? Huh. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now, with this on the stack, I'm going to pay... How much do I got? I'm going to pay 1. I've already got a 300, but we're going to find out. Come on. Give me a 2 or greater. 2 or a 5. I don't know, Fumigate might not be that great. Oh, a 2 is good. Okay, well... I just pass here, right? Probably should have played a land like other things, but I don't think any of that matters. Like, he didn't even beat us in this game. He didn't even beat us in this game. He said I went off a time only. I don't think so. Like, he still had to win another game. So that's life gain. Yeah. Hope he doesn't have duress. Sweep the leg. Just kick it out from under him. Boomagate. Yeah, there you go. Well, that's life gain, guys. Zax, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I know that... Like, when I was looking at the deck, I was thinking, like, is there any way you could just really abuse this? But honestly, it's more about the Azor's Gateway, you know, flipping and just gaining a ton of life through the Sanguine Sacrament. Like, that was really good. We probably could have done a lot more, you know, things to the opponent if we would have been, you know, casting Commit to Memory or something like that. So, you know, there was a lot going on there we could have done. The opponent was definitely salty about it, but that's kind of how Magic works. I mean, he wasted his time. We still had plenty of time on the clock. And, you know, I'm talking to you guys, so. Wow. I mean, what do I say here? So I guess the honest opinion would be, don't take this to F&M. Like, unless you're just trying to have fun, like, it's really cute, it's really janky, cute, janky, kind of, you know, same thing, but, it's nice. I like the way that, it, you know, made our opponent salty there at the end. So, so you know, losing to it was bad. No one wants to see their opponent just gain so much life that they're completely out of range. I know that against some of these smaller aggro decks that can only rebuild after a fumigate, you know, a few at a time, that you might actually be able to just cast enough, you know, spells on your turn to gain enough life to just stay ahead of them like that, and you don't even have to worry about it, and you got all the time in the world. So, you know, there's some definitely some things going on here. I kind of think that you might be able to get away with like Thopter Arrest being something else. I'm honestly thinking the Desert's Hold, and then you could probably put in you know, some deserts here in the land base. Your original land base didn't have the Glacial Fortress anyway. I threw those in. I had already done that. His original land base was just the irrigated farmlands and basics. So I did throw in the Glacial Fortress, and I get that you're going after so many basics here that you may not want to have that many non-basics. So I do think that there would be like some desert theme in there somewhere. The reason I say Desert's Hold is because Desert Hold says gain 3 life. You know, to kind of stay on theme. I kind of like this, and I kind of even, you know, like, I like the Renewed Faith. You got some room here in the sideboard with the Jace's Defeat and the Failure to Comply that I had already put in there. Everything else is just kind of pretty standard. If you need the settles, it settles. So, Arrest over Binding. Arrest over Binding might be a little odd. You're right. Exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls until Thopter Arrest leaves the battlefield. Maybe this should be Binding. Because Binding will deal with, you know, things permanently and all the other things. So, and there's nothing feels better than binding a cast out. Except for when you binding a cast out and have another binding in hand. Yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, maybe binding here. Other than that, though, I don't know if you're really like stuck on trying to play this or not, Zax. Zaxidilo. I know you said in the Reddit post that you weren't really fond of the deck, so oh god, there's Zax. All right, so what do you mean? Oh goodness, or oh god, why? You don't like Thopter Arrest? Or why did I play this? Is that what it is? You're pulling this up, going, oh no, no, you're playing this. Yes, the Scarab God is also great to blind. Either way, though, I think the deck's, you know, it's definitely an interesting deck, and it was extremely cool to see an Aetherflux Reservoir deck, so thank you for that, Zax. I know you just kind of brewed this up, and everyone kind of wanted to see the Aetherflux Reservoir deck go off, so we did get an Aetherflux Keel, and then did exactly what a good control deck does, timed out our opponent after winning game 1. So on that side of things, you built a really good control deck, Zax. Other than that, I would make the few changes I mentioned there. I kind of like the Desert package, just because you have, you know, the authorities in the sideboard. And then, no, we have not played the humans already. That's Kruphix's deck, so I'm going to make him wait to the end. He's going to be here anyway. He's not going anywhere. He's Kruphix. He's just... I think the channel's just adopted him. I don't know, or maybe he's adopted the channel. I don't know. One way or another. All right. Well, that is our first deck here. Zax, if you are going to play with it, I would make those slight changes there. I still think that either put the deserts in, go deserts hold over the Thopter arrest, or put the Ixalan's Binding over Thopter arrest. I don't actually like Thopter arrest. I mean, if you're trying to get small things, I kind of like Baffling Am better. If you're trying to get, you know, bigger things, Binding just seems better. What's better? Binding a cast out that has a... Oh, yeah. Binding a cast out that has a binding under it. You know, you're just about to get all kinds of value, and you know it ain't going away. Either way, that was the deck. We're going to jump into our Naya Energy deck. Now, this is Naya Energy by Sky Emerald. Sky Emerald brings us a pretty cool little list here. And I'm excited to play it. I like Aid from the Cowl. Like, Aid from the Cowl is just like one of those kind of decks that I just really like it. It's got a lot of energy interactions, and we've got a ton of permanents. So a lot of things are going to be entering the battlefield. Now you'll notice that we have decoction modules. We've got Aether Storm rocks. We're running Aether Geode miners, so we can technically trigger our Aid from the Cowl just whenever we get ready to, so we don't actually need something like Treasure Trove or something like that. However, I do like Treasure Trove, or Trove of Temptation, sorry. Trove of Temptation. Now, you'll also see that we've got Call for Unity here. Now, this is really, really cool, because Call for Unity, if we can trigger our Revolt, we're going to put a counter on this every turn, and it's an anthem. You think Radiant Destiny is a good anthem? Wait till we're getting, you know, vampires from our tokens that have, you know, +4/+4 or something like that. Also, you know, just an enchantment, not legendary. We can have more than one down. That's pretty cool. A lot of really cool interactions. I like the rock. The rock is really good. If you guys don't know about Aether Storm rock, whenever Aether Storm rock or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you get 1 energy. Now, when Aether Storm rock attacks, you may pay 2 energy, and if you do, you can put a +1/+1 counter on it and tap up to 1 target creature defending player controls. So, Aether Storm rock is one of those cards that works just like Decoction module. And if you watched us play the Abzan aggro deck, you'll see that I have the combo in here. I love this little deck. We might have to play this again soon. I played it with the patrons here, you know, a couple weeks back, but I might have to play it for the public again. Had some fun with this at my local F&M. It's just a lot of fun. Anyway, let's get back over here to the... Oh my, whoa, wow, Shirindi? Man, I can't pronounce that. Sean? I don't even know where to start with that. I'm sorry, sir. Or ma'am, I cannot pronounce it. What's up, Steven? Stefan. Is it Stefan or Steven? Stefan? Mr. Bennett. It's Mr. Bennett. We're just gonna go with Mr. Bennett and go from there. Either way, we've got let's get some of these bigger cards over here so you guys can see this stuff. Since we are Aid from the Cowl, and we've got, by the way, it's a 61 card deck. I know some people are about that and some people aren't. Let's look at some of the really janky stuff we might be able to throw in here with this Aid from the Cowl. How about Zakama? Huh? If this happens just once, oh yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. Which also, now that this has been printed, I really need to go back and rebuild my my Aid from the Cowl deck, and maybe throw in some Zakama. So I like that. I like what you did here. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of for this. This is going to be interesting. I can't wait if we hit this. So, all right. Either way, we've got a Sandworm's Convergence and 2 Galta, Primal Hunger. So we've got some really big things to throw down here. We got the Jaunty, the Unyielding here. Jaunty's quite powerful in this deck. His ultimate, especially if we're going wide, can be, you know, just ridiculous. We've got some Chandras here to help us get into those bigger things. Let's look at the sideboard, because the sideboard looks really good too, as we have a couple other nice things. I kind of wish we would have had a Watley in here. I know he doesn't have a Watley in, but I really wish he would have had a Watley in here. We do have a Salmon of the Tested, or Salmon the Tested. So, like, if you've got like a Galta or something down and you give it double strike, well, like, we got to explain the math on that? I don't think so. Mr. Bennett says, hey, you are playing a draw exile artifact before, right? Do I have any thoughts about pairing it with the Locust God? Oh, Azor and the Locust God. So Azor's Gateway and the Locust God seems like it would be good. I also think that Azor by himself and the Locust God, like, but that's at that point, like, I mean, if you're untapping with a Locust God, you're winning anyway. I mean, whether you're just playing a Champion of Wits as follow up or not. So, Nezal, it's Nezahal. Nezahal. I don't even know how he said Nezahal. Nezalal. Was he? I have tried to repeat how Seth said Nezahal. I can't do it. Anyway, we've got a really cool sideboard here. The one card that's pushed off over to the side, I think it's on screen for you guys, is Carnage Tyrant. Just another really big threat that we can drop in. I like it. I think that this type of stuff is just going to be so much fun with Aid from the Cowl. And I haven't played my Aid from the Cowl deck since the printing of the new Elder Dinosaur, so we're going to have a Johnny Goldmane sideboard. It's a Johnny. A Johnny? What did I say? A Johnny? It's a Johnny. A Johnny Goldmane. Either way, Zax, you take care, man. Glad you got to see your deck, and it was fun. Like, that was pretty cool. Oh, wow. I don't even want to think about Dark Souls in VR. A Jaunty? Oh, was I saying a Jaunty? Okay, a Johnny. My bad. Alright. I can say it right when I say Goldmane, but either way. Let's get into some games. We'll play it and see where it goes. And then after this, I'll actually have to go pull cards to get Kruphix's deck. So we'll turn these in and we'll go get some more. And a Johnny Bravo. Oh, yeah. A Johnny Bravo. Oh. And that doubles as both my Elvis and my Johnny Bravo impression. I know somebody out there watching is wanting to play against this Aid from the Cowl deck. You know it. You know somebody wants to get in on this. On Johnny Bravo. Alright, so because we did get a sponsor today, and it's Andrew there with Golden Nut. As I speak, he shows up. But because we did get a sponsor, that actually puts us only 2 sponsors away from our next emoji. So, yeah, I know the clock emoji is fun, and we do clock people out from time, and I kind of like the idea that the clock emoji is actually just a joke. You know, we'll get the clock emoji, we'll get there. But the next emoji, I wanted to ask you guys who are sponsors, because, you know, it really matters to you guys. But it also matters to those that aren't sponsors yet, because you might want to become a sponsor. And my wife also. There you go. That's it. Smesh. A Smesh emoji. How do you guys feel about a Smesh emoji for the next one? Huh? I mean, because we're probably going to get there. We're like two sponsors from getting there. So it's time to start thinking about what the next one's going to be. So, especially those of you that currently have the emojis, Golden Nuts for a kilo emoji. I don't know about that. I don't think that'd be appropriate. I'm gonna play this first. This way I can harness lightning on too. I'm gonna keep it. Ooh, I am keeping that too. Golden nut for smash, punt for the clock. Yeah, sure, that'll work. And then everyone else that doesn't have those simple options to say, you know, one or the other, you can just type in, you know, what you think would be best. A smash emoji, like a Hulk smash emoji or something like that, or the word like smash in like those 1980s like you know, comic book movies. You know what I'm talking about, like comic book, like pow, kapow, you know, smash, or maybe just, you know, like a little Lego Hulk man or something like that, you know, smash, or we'll get creative with it. I'll make it look good, or I'll try to anyway. You should have seen the first version of the punt. I think Kruphix is the only person that's seen that. It's smashing time! Oh man, yeah. Like, see, we can do something. We can definitely do something. I can burn this snake too while he doesn't have blossoming defense open. Bye, Snakey. What about a fist breaking up a rock for smash? Well, see, I thought about that too. Like, get me like just a PNG or something like that of you know, a Hulk fist, a green Hulk fist. I can probably do the artwork for altering the, you know, the text and making it look broken, and just have like well, I was actually gonna have, you know, the word smash in there somewhere, and like it's being broken or something like that. But you know, a smash emoji. I thought it would be cool. Either way, it's that or the clock, and it looks like so far people, yeah, like kapow. Only I'm gonna build the art myself, so like it doesn't matter. Like I don't have to. Like I'll take, right? We could have Thor's hammer with smash on it if I wanted to. Like we could do a bunch of things. But yeah, that's our options, and I just thought you guys might be interested in it. I'm just gonna pass here. So yeah, like we could do hammers. I mean, there's a bunch of options. I'm okay with taking this 3, especially since we're continuing to draw land. Ooh. All right, well. See, if I'd have done it in combat, I'd have taken 2 extra. Should have done it on my turns, what I should have done. Okay, well, if I get this down now, yeah. There, let's let him try to kill something. I did want the extra energy so that I had, you know, blinkable here. I could have played this so that I had the extra energy, but I'm not really interested in that either. Yeah, I'll take it. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We're a long way away from Galta, which means here we are a super long way away from Zakama. So this was kind of bad getting, you know, Zakama and stuff stuck in our hand, but we should be able to get there. All right, well. Yeah, okay. We can start blocking now. We can attack for 1 profitably. So we'll gain 2 energy here. So go to 4. And if he goes to block, we'll blink and we still profit 1. Go to, like, we'll be at 3. Yeah, all right. So we still profited 1. And then we'll pass. Ajanti. I'll try to say it right from now on. Ajani. Nightbot, nobody. We must have hit a certain amount of time I know the one that gets spammed the most is Dev's channel. I try to give a lot of credit over to Dev. So I'm not gonna like step into a kill spell here. I'm just gonna pass. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We need something decent here. Something decent would be real good. You're a wizard, Nightbot. you hear Nightbot in Morgan Freeman's voice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, Nightbot doesn't understand anything. Get under the cupboard. We do have to start like blocking and things like that now though, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we are a long way from casting Galta. I'll swing. We'll gain the extra energy. He may try to put a kill spell in here. Alright, well, again, we do net 1 for that. It's rough for a 3-color deck. Well, you don't have the unclaimed territory in your deck. I was a little surprised. Alright, well, we don't have any choice, so we've got to do all of these things. And we're losing a lot here, guys. We just don't have anything else. We haven't drawn anything else. We're just holding these 2 monsters. Now, if he had another kill spell he wanted to put on it, like, we could just bounce it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man. And then we're going to take... We're dead. We're dead. Just didn't get there. I mean, we got 7 on the field. Don't have any way to draw. Let's scoop it up and get into the next game here. But yeah, you don't have the unclaimed territory, and I was like kind of curious, like why I played the humans deck without, like, isn't that one of the greatest parts about playing a full tribe like that, is you get to have that supreme land. We didn't get really far on the combo. We didn't really get anything. We were holding like these 2 the whole time, and then continued to draw land, which wasn't horrible, but we were definitely just being completely outclassed. So Nightbot's got a good point there, though. There's still some... There's a lot of... Like, I have no decks for the Patreon games on the 24th. So if there's any of you that are patrons and you did not get your deck run yesterday, make sure you're posting your decks for the 24th of this month for your February rewards, and I'll get in on those. Let's say we want Settle, and like, let's say I want other things. Let's say I don't want to go the Galta route because I don't think I've got enough creatures for Galta, honestly. And then I'm going to go this instead of Galta. It was a 61 card deck anyway. That's going to confuse me. I'm actually going to drop... Man, Treasure Map would have been nice. All of that would have been nice. I'm going to drop the Hydras for Settles. And then I need to get rid of one more. Man, so many of these things would have been nice. I'm actually going to drop a decoction module. I need more. I want more gas here. Oh, put a couple in. Did I miss something? Alright. Nightbot should smash something. Well, just tell him to smash, and he'll smash. We would love to play first. I'm gonna mulligan. Alright, so we've got land. It's another creature. I'm gonna put it on top of the library. I'll take it. Because we're gonna go like decoction module and then just start slamming those dudes, so that won't be that bad. Let's just try to get this decoction module down ASAP. Alright, well. Ooh, Winding Constrictor. Can't do a ton about that, but... Alright, well, we'll pass. At least we've got a good blocker here. I would like to start hitting lands now, though. I think I'll hold off. I'll take the 2 damage. Another Constrictor. Okay. It's not what we wanted to see. Alright, well, I'll attack. Yep. You got it, buddy. Oh, did you think I was going to blink? Aww. It's in Mother Russia. In Mother Russia, Gearhulk smash you. I have no Russian accent. Like, I don't even know. Like, I lived with a Russian in the barracks for a long time, Morzov, and I just never could pick up his accent. Hey, it's a map. I like that. I do like the map. Alright, we'll pass. Patrick, not Chapin. I'm pretty sure Gearhulk smashes you no matter what. That's about the truth. Especially Red Gearhulk. Man, I love Red Gearhulk. He smashes entering the battlefield. He smashes like whenever. He just smashes. What is he holding, like? Double snake? Oh, okay, Jade Light. Well, that's a big Jade Light Ranger. That's a big Jade Light Ranger. I think it really is still super cheap. I like it. I play it. I know that we're kind of designed around that, but I'm gonna put that away. Like, do I really want the rock here? Or do I want to keep scrying? I think I just want to pass. I think I have to keep scrying because I'm about to take 6. We'll go to 7. Black one is One Punch Man. White one. Oh, okay. The One Punch guy. Alright, I got you. You got all these different. Alright. The red one smashes, intensifies. Yeah, if you don't have Gearhulks, yeah, you need to get the Gearhulks. They're pretty good. Like the black one's not very expensive. The red one's not expensive. The like, ooh, we'll take that. We don't even have a green source. Linra. Okay. How dead are we? How dead are we? So let's say we put that on top. Right? And then we're dead if we just called a unity, right? Exile target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power. We just take 3 next turn. I don't 100% know if I like that. This will deal 2 damage as we choose. Kind of just want to play a Johnny and pop this. Maybe I just play Aether. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll just play this guy. So we have a blocker. We'll try to kill something here. I mean, I'm sure he's got like a kill spell, and if he does, we're pretty close to dead. So we'll see how that works. He's helped you see lifelink in a whole new way. Gearhulks rotate in the fall. Yeah, but you know, so many things are rotating in the fall. We're losing Gearhulks, we're losing Energy, we're losing GPG, we're losing Angel of Invention. So, like, we've got so many good cards that are rotating out. Fatal Push is going. Yeah, I mean, we've just a ton. Wow. All right, opponent. All right, opponent. Good game. Sky Sovereign, console flagship. So might have just got a really bad hand here. Why not a punt counter? Because punts are really hard to determine. I don't actually agree with punt counters. You'll see them on a lot of other streams and things like that. And sometimes you'll see a punt, or it won't be a punt until the next turn or something, until you find something else. Oh, why not put a counter? What do you mean, why not put a counter? You can't just add a counter to it. How would I have put a counter on the Aethersphere Rock? Let's go back and look at the board state. I can't move this. Alright, so we would have had Aethersphere Rock on the battlefield. And if you guys are talking about the ability, it's only when it attacks can you do that. So if that's a thing that you guys are talking about. As far as Decoction Module, it's pay 4 and you could remove it from combat. Or you could remove it from, like, bounce it back to your hand. So we couldn't have done that. I don't, there's no count, like, this has to be attacking. And I think that's what you guys meant, so. Let's talk about some things, because fundamentally, there's some things off here. For one, this is a deck that has every intention of getting deep into the late game. However, it's running 21 lands and absolutely no ramp. So the deck is kind of splitting between trying to be this really cheap deck, whereas it's also splitting between trying to be this really expensive deck. So I think if you're going to try to run something like Aid from the Cowl, or you're going to be trying to run, you know, these Revolt mechanics and things like that, I don't think you want to be, this, voltaic brawler kind of idea. I don't think you want, the Aether Geo miners. I don't think you want this combo in here at all if you're going to be an aid from the Cowl deck. I really think that these are kind of build arounds. Like if you want to build around this combo as a build around, that is great. And yes, it does activate Revolt. However, I don't think it fits really well with 5 mana, 6 mana, and heaven forbid 8 mana, 9 mana, 12 mana spells. I know Galta's not always 12 mana, but we gotta have some really good stuff going on before we can get some Galta. So I definitely think that we would need to do something a little bit different here. So I mean, there's kind of this, I want to make some tokens. I kind of want to be doing this thing. I want to, creatures entering the battlefield. And my real answer to this deck is you really need to choose what you want to be doing. Pick you a game plan. Pick, like, this is what I want out of this deck. And if you got to break it down into 2 decks, that's fine. I mean, if you got this land base that says I can play Naya, Aid from the Cowl here, and then I've got Naya tokens over here, or I've got, Naya energy over here, or whatever. Like, you can go that route, but I just don't really think that this combo needs to be in the Aid from the Cowl deck, even though it is an infinite, Revolt. You'll always have Revolt, but you played a red-green version of it. Well, see, that exactly. If he played a red-green version of Aid from the Cowl, then he's definitely not trying to do, this particular combo. So I think that you really need to pick, if you want to get in on the combo. I actually have a fairly decent deck here. This is one of the new cards that has arrived in it. You've got infinite counters that you can put on her, which is, pretty cool. No real way to sack her, but you can make her infinitely large and swing with lifelink. That's pretty cool. The one questionable card I have in this deck is the Renegade Rallier, but it actually works. It works pretty well. Die Young, great card in here. We've got all that energy and things. We've got fatal pushes. We've got those type of things. Possibly could come back, back off some of these fatal pushes because this is a combo deck. But this particular version of it can just go off on turn 4 and you're dead. I mean, you're not 100% dead, but you're pretty much dead. Yeah, I mean, you can go off on turn 4, but you can't actually kill them till turn 5. So that's an option. You've got those kind of really cool interactions in here. And this is a version of the deck that was grandfathered by Jansky, who's one of our long-time loyal viewers here. But this is the original version that he had built, and I've kind of played with it over time and kind of tweaked it. I had this in paper for a little while, so it was a really cool little deck. And I'm sure For the Horde knows about this deck because I brutally beat his friend's Dino's deck with this. Yeah, like I was at 1 and then comboed off on him, staring at Carnage Tyrant. With my paper deck actually runs Gideon's Intervention, but yeah, I was staring Carnage Tyrant in the battlefield with a Gideon's Intervention and setting at 1, and comboing off. It was great. It was great. But anyway, if you're really wanting to run the combo, I think that this is more along the lines of what you're looking for. If you want to kind of like flip through the lands here and stuff, I'll show you the whole deck. Here, let's do this so we can see the deck really well. I think that should have flipped up. Yeah, that'll flip it over. So yeah, if you want to run, that combo, this is about where I would be. I wouldn't put much more kill into the deck, as the more kill you put into it hurts the combo. You could throw in an animation module if you want, especially since it works really good with Alindra. You're just going to start getting those. If you wanted to throw a Yahini in here, like I could see these 3 spots just being Yahini, and it would give you a sack outlet. I kind of like that. The card that's actually in here that doesn't truly belong and doesn't really matter is Glensleeve Siphoner. And I know that seems like, whoa, what? But Glensleeve Siphoner, yeah, I have Seth. I did play the Life Gain deck. It was pretty good. We did win. Went to time. Dude got real salty and everything, but we just like Aetherflux Reservoired him on the first game. The deck's really good, and it just controlled him out. He was at like 100 and something life. We were like 40 something. Yeah, it was crazy, and we still won. Anyway, Glensleeve Siphoner is the card in this deck that if you really need to take more out because you're going the Yehini route or something like that, you've got an extra slot here. I do like being able to draw cards, and I think it's really good for a combo deck like this to be able to draw through those cards. So that's really good. Glensleeve Siphoner also has so much synergy that it synergizes with Fabrication Module and things. So if you're wanting to play that combo deck, you know, yeah, I'm going to say that, you know, you might want to go with like Winding Constrictor and things like that. So I think the combo is just going to fit better over there. Let's jump back over to our chat so we can see what's going on there. Other than that, though, I like the deck. I am going to go ahead and turn the cards in, and then while we're waiting, we'll I should request pickup, right? I'll go ahead and turn the cards in because we've got to get Kruphix's deck. That's right, we're about to have to deal with this. What kind of madness has Kruphix brought us today, huh? Either way, we should have a bot coming to pick up some cards here in a moment, and then we'll grab the remaining cards. So, what'd you guys think about Zax's deck? Like this deck was pretty cool. I liked it. I think this deck was possibly even better than I played it. Like in that game 2, I had this setting in the graveyard, and I kind of didn't want to give my opponent 7 other cards, but kind of also didn't really care about it. So this would have been real sweet. And you know, we did play against, and I don't know, he got real salty. He got real salty. Either way, I like this deck, and we gained a ton of life, and we actually got to kill some with Aetherflux Reservoir the very first time we took the deck out. So that was pretty cool. So the construction's there, so Zax, you did real good on that. Emerald Sky, man, I really think you need to decide if you want to be Aid from the Cowl, and if you do want to be Aid from the Cowl, then you might want to look into some ramp. So I gave you the option if you want to go the combo deck. Now, if you want to go Aid from the Cowl, there's a lot of, you know, permanent-based ramp, and I would use that. Kind of like you've got New Horizons. That's a 3-mana. It's a 3-mana enchantment. I think it's green and 2 colorless, and it'll put a counter on target creature. Okay, so you can put a +1/+1 counter on target creature when you play it. Or you've got Gift of Paradise, and Gift of Paradise will allow you to gain 3 life. Treasure Trove is also very good. There's a bunch of these, you know, these treasure aid from the Cowl decks floating around. I've even got a Naya treasure aid deck floating around on my channel if you want to go check that out. And that'll give you a little bit more idea of how to push into, you know, an aid from the Cowl deck. And I think that, you know, that is a better way to permanently and always trigger your Revolt, because it's going to continue to ramp you like Treasure Trove will, and it's not removable. Even though this guy is really, really hard to remove, it's not extremely removable. So, Kruphix, that's true. Most people who don't, that's true for most people who don't play Control. I think you'll notice a trend with your decks. You have a lot of creatures and win or die quickly. Well, you know, that's not horrible. Let's look at Kruphix's humans here. He does have a lot of creatures, and he didn't give me a link, so I had to pull each and every one of his cards, you know, one at a time. So yeah, I did actually pick your lands, Kruphix. I did pick your lands. Everyone else's, I took whatever was on their link. Kruphix has got a humans deck here for us. Metallic Mimic. Of course, we're going to be calling vampires, and you know, we've got our warriors here. So you know, we've got some warrior tribal synergy going on. We've got some rogues. You know, another pirate. Yeah, that's good. We've got pirates. 2 pirates. I don't know about this. This seems like it's going to be a little. I don't know, Kruphix. We got 2 pirates in the deck. So that's a little too much tribal synergy for me. I guess we could call pirates here. Yeah, that'd be good. So humans in standard, right? Like, what? We played 4-color humans back in Ixalan. That was a lot of fun. We actually did really good with that deck. Right, calling human. Absolutely, 100% we're calling human. I was trying to be a little bit facetious there, you know. I mean, we've got a couple pirates. We could probably get away with calling pirates in certain situations, but I wouldn't dare. The game plan here is Radiant Destiny, Glorybound Initiate. I don't know if you guys remember this. Aw, thank you. Calling all humans. I don't know if you guys remember always watching Glorybound Initiate, but if we get Ascend and this becomes an always watching, and we can swing for 5 each turn and gain 5 life, top decking this thing right here is insane. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, I kind of like what we've got going on here. Where is my bot? Bot, where are you at? I want to return my cards. Hey! I guess you just gotta yell at it enough, right? That's what it is. That's what it is. You just gotta... Bot, you better give me my cards. Alright, so he's gonna take the previous 2 decks away from us, and we'll go get a new deck. Again, I mean, it's the 11th. There's 13 days left on Sideboardmtg's coupon, so if you guys want to sign up for Manatraders and save yourself 10% on your first 3 months, then Sideboardmtg, no spaces when you go to sign up for Manatraders. 10%, not bad. You know, save a penny. Save a penny. Don't go buy like 3 or 4 of the Scarab Gods online, and then you know, start grabbing full art lands from bots when you can find them, and you know, other cool stuff. Go get you some, like, I don't know, like just whatever. Go find the Urza Saga lands, or just whatever it is that you like, and you know, deck your decks out like that. All right, so we're gonna let me do this real quick. All right, gotta check that wish binder, or that wish, yeah, that wish list. All right, so we've got, that's Mardu Constructs. Where's Kruphix's deck? Oh yeah, there we go. So we're gonna add those to the wish list. Export. Save that. Oh yeah. And then we'll jump over to the builder. So we check and see how much Kruphix's deck cost. It cost $200 to get all the missing cards for both of the previous decks. That wasn't bad. So Kruphix's full deck here. We'll do this. He's a moderator. I'll give him a little extra privilege. In total, this deck's going to be $82. 86 tickets. So if you want to pick it up from Manatraders, you can. You know, whatever. That would be like 8 months of the smallest package which could rent this deck. The smallest package only lets you rent up to $100 decks online, so, but it's only $10 a month to rent $100. So you can play a bunch of decks. Can't play like the Scarab Gods and Chandras and stuff like that. So is there a Discord? Yeah, there is a Discord. I just don't ever, I'm like rarely on it unless I'm deck testing. Like, so I do. Oh well, I've already pulled it up. I do get on the Discord, and like I was talking to Zaxidilo in Discord the other day, and you know, we was just kind of talking. During my new live stream, the private live stream, which, you know, is going to be, you know, I will post the private live stream in a few places. I'll post it on the Patreon, and I'll post it for all of the sponsors. You sponsors should be able to get access to my unlisted streams. So, you know, those of you that are patrons and sponsors, you should have access to that, and I'll make sure that you do. So you'll have a link to my live stream so you can get in on those. But I actually thought about even, you know, allowing Discord to pop up. The stream is going to be just a literal. It's not going to be gameplay. That is not going to be the thing. It's literally going to be me talking about Reddit. Like as I surf through the Reddits in the mornings with coffee and things, I'm gonna pull up a live stream, and you know, if you're live, and there's Val. Anyway, when I pull up the Reddits and everything, and I'm going through those, I am going to be, you know, live. So if you guys have decks that you want me to go look at, I'll be able to look at and give you some feedback on those immediately. No, we won't be playing them, but we'll just be, you know, talking about those and things like that. And I think it'll be a really good reward for those patrons that have gotten in there. Even though, like the $5, you know, the $5 tier patrons and stuff, you won't be able to actually get, you know, your decks played like the stream sponsor tier. However, you'll have access to, you know, talk to me about decks and things like that. So, you know, if you guys do want to get in on that, then I'm going to make sure that, you know, you stream sponsors have access to it and have access to the unlisted videos. I will possibly even start posting them after they're no longer live. Like only patrons will be and sponsors will be, you know, able to see them live. But I may actually start posting the non-live events like on Reddit itself, the links there. Probably won't post the links anywhere else though, but because I do want them to be, I want it to be exclusive content, and it's a lot about the Reddit. So again, I will be keeping the live stream of that for those that, you know, care about just, you know, looking at decks and where the channel goes, and it'll also help give me people to bounce my ideas off of. So no pressure, T-Bar. I know that there's a lot of people that would like to get in on some of the things that I've got offered here, and I know it's a lot. Like Magic already is not cheap, so I understood, sir, and don't do anything that would put you out of the way. Anyway, so yeah, that's gonna be my new thing that I'm gonna be doing with patrons and stuff. So if you are a patron, expect to have a lot more access to just talk to me, to be able to you know, bounce ideas off of me and things like that. I'll try to always give you a good honest answer. So all right guys, let's we've already talked about the deck. I didn't really talk about the sideboard. I wanted to mention one thing in the sideboard. Kruphix here runs the Crook of Condemnation, and I think this is the best graveyard hate that you can get right now, guys. It's really, really good, allowing you to pick at the graveyard. I'm a fan. I'm a big, big fan of this card. Some people don't like the gravestone, and the gravestone does kind of shut down half of this, so, you know, that is what it is. Other than that, the sideboard, we've got some Gideon's Interventions. We've got Dusk Till Dawn. I know a lot of you guys like Dusk Till Dawn. Let me move that over so you guys can actually see that. We've got Dusk Till Dawn. Destroy all creatures with power 3 or later, or less, or 3 or greater, and then we'll return all creature cards from our graveyard with power 2 or less to our hand. So that's pretty cool. I really do like this board wipe. It's pretty good. We've got a bunch of creatures that have power 2 or less, so you know, it's like refilling our hand. That's a lot of draw there. Alright, well, that is the deck. You guys seen it earlier. I'm going to jump into a game here. Again, it is my anniversary, so I'm going to try to get Dusk for the win. Yeah, I actually like Dusk. I watched, oh man, I can't think of his name. I can't think of his name, but he blew Mike Seacrest completely out of the water. Or yeah, I think it was Mike Seacrest. Blew him complete. What? Sorry about that. Had to speak with the missus for a moment. Alright, we won the dice roll. I forgot what I was talking about. I'm very sorry. Ooh, we got all the things. We can do the things. We can do all kinds of things. The land base came out good on the first turn here, Kruphix. Nothing like pizza and magic. Well, we almost ordered Italian. We got a really good Italian restaurant that delivers here. We try to order from there maybe once, twice a month, you know, a month or something like that. We don't eat out much though. Okay, well, I mean, Kari Zev's gonna be great here. So did we Kari Zev? Yeah, I'll just Kari Zev and pass. Here we go. Unfortunately, I don't get to just like start crashing in. What's the punt? Welcome to Club Sideboard. What are those? Those are like Hershey's Kisses or something? That's pretty cool. Well, again, Andrew, that was kind of the point of the Golden Nut, was that it would be both both funny and, you know, appropriate. So, oh wow, like if you guys are gonna do anything for the Golden Nut, should be right here. So we'll just go ahead and get Radiant Destiny down, and then we get to start like swinging, just a swinging. Val, they kind of liked your Hulk Smash idea. I don't get what it is you guys like Smash so much, but I mean, it's become a thing, and I'm not going to deny you guys like when something becomes a thing. All right, well, hey, we're in a smooth sailing right now, so I have no reason to. Right. Greetings from Brazil by Mr. Rossi. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I'm glad you could catch the live stream. I know you you subscribed here. I guess it was a week or two ago. I remember seeing the Rossi name pop up. I'm sure I'm butchering that like I butcher everyone's name, but Gary Zeb, Skyship Smisher. Yeah, but I know I seen the Rossi name popped up, and you know, thanks for subscribing. And I was wondering where my views from Brazil were coming from. I get quite a few people from Australia too, and that, like, that's always interesting. It's like, wow, people from all around the world. Yep. Next turn we get, like, we have the perfect land here. So we're gonna go red, white, and then black to kill whatever his blocker is here. Man, he is so stuck. He's just gonna take a beating. Chart, of course. River Raft, thank you for subscribing. We'll have good credits today. We'll have a bunch of people in the subscribers column, you know, for credits, and I think that's pretty cool. Like you know, that new feature where I can actually track everyone that has subscribed and everything during a show, and then I can run the credits back and stuff at the end of the show. That's pretty cool. Hey, he spent all that on a charter course and then made a blocker. Oh man, we're gonna run right into the settle. No, he doesn't have settle the wreckage. Undo. because I don't know how to tap. Wow. It's just so good. This dude's like, oh, I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I don't know, though, like, if he goes... Oh, my goodness. Alright, so, like, even if he's got land and refurbish, if the top card is not a creature for him to dump, like, he can't do anything. Because he's got no creatures in the graveyard. Alright, so I'm just going to get sideways. And let's yield. And then I'll yield to Kari Zev. Like, I don't think he's got settle. Azdrac, what? Holy cow, dude. Wow, so you got like water damage you had to repair? Wow. Oh, man. That's rough. That is rough. Congratulations, you got day camp tomorrow. That's nice. That's nice. Well, if he doesn't have settle next turn, or like my luck, it's gonna be like Angel. He's gonna be like dump it, refurbish, and we're gonna be like, ah, are you serious? So if he dumps creature, he did not dump creature. No creature dump. Then he's dead. Like he dumped Angel. He dumped Angel. If he goes land refurbish, this is the luckiest luck sack. Oh man. Angel off the top. Champion wits, okay. So he's missing the land. Well, that will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I don't think he can actually block enough here. Yeah. Well, we'll just swing. So I want this one on the stack first, because I want to make sure that Kari Zev, her little dude, is down before this goes off. Like so, like I just need to make sure that Kari Zev's creature gets the buff. So I definitely want to pick that first to go on the bottom of the stack. So, and then that should do it. That should do the trick right there. I mean, he still got so lucky with getting the Angel off the top, like to just dump. So that was pretty good. But then, you know, not having the land, that just hurt him. Well, good game, opponent. I don't know why like we're waiting this long. My math was there. I seen it. I seen what Kruphix did here. Crook is going to be relevant. Hey, Crook is good, man. Crook is super good. You know what else is super good? Like, so good. Right? That's cool. That's really good. You know what else is really good? I'm not going to kill his dudes for him. Not that way, anyway. Kitetail Freebooter is going to be great. I think the one card that I can take out is going to be the Grasping Scoundrel. I'm not... You know what? I think these Cabals are coming in, too. I could, like, take out Radiant Destiny and just not go that aggro, but... Why not play the Grasping Scoundrel? Could have gotten a City's Blessing. Oh, See, I didn't even think of that. I was thinking I don't want to tap my, like, I had already done the math that the opponent was dead, so I was, like, not thinking of any turn beyond that point. Like, he was tapped out, he had no outs, he blocked the biggest thing, he was just dead. I was trying to hold up Fatal Push, I only had 1 black mana. I don't know why is that relevant, but that was my thoughts. Let's hold up Fatal Push. I'll keep. We've got white, we've got red. So far, Kruphix, this is 2 games in a row. Your land base is fine. I know we were worried about you not having that certain thing, but we're going to have our white for casting our Radiant Destiny, and you know we're going to need that white when we get into here. So I kind of think you might have been, you might have been right on. So, Tocatli Honor Guard means that, like, most of this deck... wow. Alright, well... Like, this will just shut down most of this deck. Like, you're not getting your Fabricate trigger. Trying to talk Eric into making a smash emoji once we get it unlocked. Yeah, we've already talked about it. It's going to be a smashing good time. Oh, see, there's a fist right there. All I gotta do is just gotta doctor that. Just gotta make that look cool. Smash-tastic. I'll see what I can do. We'll figure something out. I might even like, I have learned how to use bigger art, so maybe I'll do an emoji art contest or whatever, and like the winner, whoever can draw and post on Reddit the best Smash emblem, I'll use my voodoo and cut that out and make it the emblem. Like, if you can get me a picture, I can turn that into whatever we need. Karate smashing. Karate smashing sounds good. I'm gonna go this kind of smashing right now. Human rogue smashing. Yeah, I know. We could have got in there with a metallic mimic, but I need to start drawing cards. We need land. Yeah, I think an art contest would be really cool, and I know that there's some of you guys that probably really get in on it. I know we got a couple people that's like, hey, I would love it. So, Kruphix, you want to do that? Like, you want to get us a post over on Reddit? Just throw us up a post, and we'll do an art contest for the third smash emoji. We're wanting something that has to do with smash. So the emoji, we've already decided it has to be smashing good, smash-tastic, whatever it is you want. And don't try to go elaborate with the background unless you just want it to make it look better. But yeah, we're looking for a piece of art for our smash emoji, for the smashing good emoji. There you go. All right, our first contest. Wow, see what you guys come up with? You guys are awesome, right? Like, now we've got contests. Val's trying to get us a giveaway going on here, so I think I'm going to be trying to give away some Masters 25. I don't know how much of it we're going to be able to get, but I think we're going to try to do that, like maybe some packs or something like that, and do a little contest, and we'll mail them out to you guys. I don't know if we'll be able to get in on like a box or whatever, but we should be able to do something. I know, I'm talking a lot here instead of like playing. I should have played Tocatli last turn. It would have been so good. He wouldn't have been able to do this. I'd be like, what? I don't know what to do. I can't attack. I can't attack with that. It'll just eat it. Alright, well, we pass until we can draw a land and get this Radiant Destiny. If I don't draw a land next turn, then we're just going to play a Metallic Mimic and just go from there. Yeah, I can't attack. There's rogues on the field. There are rogues on the field. There's a rogue. There's another rogue. We got soldiers and rogues. Nom 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 nom. Come on, land. There's the refurbish. So he'll get his 4/4 angel. This'll get he'll get caught off guard by this a little bit, I assume. I mean, we're still gonna get cracked for 4 here. All right, dude. You got your 4/4 angel. We need some lands, guys. We need lands off the top like it ain't like. Ooh, we need them bad. Can't make our dudes get too tall though. I just wish we could smash. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna have to take this. Tecatli is good here. Man, if I'd have played that Tecatli earlier, he wouldn't have got to draw cards. I mean, we still didn't get to draw because he played creatures, so. Yikes. I can't even use it. We're so dead. I'm going to go ahead and... we're getting into the next game here, Kruphix. We can't come back on that. Like, I know, but we don't have the mana, and he's going to get another angel this time, and he's going to crack us for you know, 10 in the air, gain 10. Yeah, we can't come back from that, dude. I'm just going to go ahead and get into the next one. You said it yourself, though. You either die quick or win quick. 22 lands. You know, actually, the Radiant Destinies may not be where we need to be. So maybe we can go this route and try to control him that way. Maybe I should just try to be faster and outrun him, but if he gets at turn 4, we just lose to that if we don't have the cards in deck to stop it. So at least we do have the answers in the deck. Like, they are here. We just have to pull them. So yeah, his next swing was going to be so much. It was, oh yeah. Right, like, I do think that being aggro on the play would have been good, so like bringing it back in the Grasping Scoundrels and things like that might have been where we wanted to be, but I can't even mulligan this, dude. Because it's got a crook. Yeah, I just got to get a turn 2 crook down, and then we'll worry about everything else later. Yeah, it's, I mean, this hand's kind of, I'm not getting anything down on turn 1. I'm not going to put any aggro down on turn 2. Turn 3, I can get at least, you know, an activation of the Crook and a Night Market Lookout. And that's if I draw no lands at all. So, this is what we got. Vidalcan going to eat rogues tonight. Vidalcans are having a rogue dinner. Understood. Well, that's not a turn 1 Vidalcan right there. So, oh, wow. So this actually lets me get a little bit of aggro, and it lets me know what we got. So I kind of like that top deck. That top deck might have been really, really good. Cast out Champion of Wits. Search for Escanta. I'm going to say okay and take the Search for Escanta, right? Like, bam. If you want to spend 4 mana to cast this thing out, then fine. If I can get my Crook down before he gets his Search for Escanta down, then, you know. Show me what you got. I ain't even gonna lie. I've definitely adopted that from Seth. Show me what you got, opponent. Show me what you got. Alright, so we know he played land, and we took search. So he's got cast out, champion of wits. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go crook. And then, he's got nothing to eat this turn, so I assume he's gonna put a cast out in there. But I'm gonna play the Night Market Lookout, and I'll swing for one and pass back to him. No, the mana doesn't seem like it's terrible. We are a little bit hurt on white right now. But that's fine. Show me what you got. Oh, okay. Val's a big fan of Rick and Morty. I mean, we've got Pickle Rick. Pickle Rick is a sponsor as well, so. Alright, opponent. Champion of Wits. Throw some stuff away. Like, you know he's wanting this back, but this has got to change things. This has definitely got to change things. What are you throwing away, opponent? So, he played the Champion of Wits. He played the Island. He's got 2 cast outs. Tell me he's going to just cycle those now. What do you want to throw away? Ooh, a Godfather's Gift and a cast out. So we know he got rid of one of the cast outs. He's got one left. And I'm game. I'm game if you're game. Really wish I had something else. Defense greater than 140. What's Val's IQ? I don't know. It's probably higher than mine. Which doesn't, that ain't saying much though, right? Yeah, there we go. You want to block, opponent? 400. Over 8,000. Oh man, I would love to have this. I would love to have a white source right now. White source off the top means we get to keep a mana untapped for this crook. This crook is gonna just like, oh, I'm telling you guys, like, no lie. If you're having a lot of graveyard hate and, or a lot of graveyard decks and stuff at your local F&M, use the crook. Exile target creature. Okay. So he just wants to search for his Kanta back. Alright. Sure, opponent. I mean, it's yours. Do it. Take it. And I'm going to get rid of the Godpharaoh's Gift. And that's gone. Alright, well, we'll pass the turn here. Exile the gift. Yeah, we got it, buddy. Next, this, as of right now, the next thing, the next threat on the radar here is probably going to be the whole graveyard. Because I kind of expect him to be, like, cast out on my crook. Which I may not get rid of the whole graveyard. I don't know. Like, I know he wants to do a search for Escanta here. Which crook will kind of get ahead of. So, yeah, we'll grab the Champion of Wits now. Like, this just feels so bad for a graveyard deck. Like, oh. Hey. Oh, it's tapped, but it's okay. That's okay. Like, I don't know if I want to start getting on-crop crashers down or what, but we know he still has a cast out in hand, so that is a thing. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Strategic planning. Oh, he's filling her up quick. So here we're going to want to definitely take out whatever the most important thing is. I assume he's looking for a white source because at this point he's needing to get down an angel. He threw away an angel and a refurbish. I'm going to eat the angel. Like, he threw away a refurbish. I don't think he has a lot of plans of getting ahead of this crook. I think he has plans of probably hard casting angel. Although, why would you? Wonder if he's got kill. Because a flying 2/1 ain't that threatening. As much as I wanted to cast all the other things, guys. I so wanted to cast all the other things, but Tocatli coming off the top right there was just so good. Right? Like, now we're like, what? What, opponent? I mean, I assume he's trying to get ahead on this. There's a Sacred Cat. Okay. Alright, so he's going to have his angel here. Oh, I messed up. I should have eaten something there. Definitely should have eaten something. We'll go human. And we've got our city's blessing right off the bat. Now we've got a really good cast out target here. So he can't. No, he can't. He can't kill the Watley or the Tocatli anyway. So right now, if he wants to cast out the city's blessing, the Radiant Destiny right now, so that he can get in for some things, I'm actually okay with that. I'd rather him cast it out than cast out the crook. So I'm okay with that. Wait a minute. You don't turn this sideways. You don't turn these sideways when they're... Oh wow, he actually got rid of the Tocatli. The Tocatli was that dangerous. Wow. So I should get to stack, right? Like, don't I get the chance to move the cat up front? Alright, well, kind of breaks my heart a little bit that that doesn't work like that. Yeah, Radiant Destiny gave us the city's blessing, which means these don't tap, so you don't get the extra 1 gain 1. So yeah, that's a thing, I guess. Alright. No sideways, no drain. Right? Yeah, the opponent didn't necessarily punt. He actually went for the Tocatli so that he can play his angel this turn, is what my assumption is. You think they're kind of like Skoos and Goyf? Both are good enough to play in the same deck? Heard? I heard. I wonder if he's wanting to go wide here. He did go wide. Alright, well. I'm just gonna take my beats and we'll see what we get. A glint sleeve. Alright, well, let's go 1, 2. And then 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll keep up the... Oh, we made another punt, guys. I keep forgetting to eat something at the end of turn. Well, he didn't throw anything in the graveyard. Looks like he's on the plan of he's going to hardcast everything now. Ooh, another Fairgrounds Warden. Fairgrounds Warden's doing some work right here. That Tecatli would have done some work. Tecatli. Okay, well, this Angel, it's a thing. I'm gonna take this. I'm just gonna take this a little bit of a beating. A Champion of Wits. Yeah. I'll go ahead and exile Cast Out. I don't think it truly matters, but we're going to go for the Cast Out. Maybe I should wait till after the Champion of Wits and then exile whatever the best thing is. Oh, these Angels. We would have had 2 less cards in his graveyard, so... Refurbish, Fumigate. Well, yeah, he's no longer worried about... He's hard casting them. Which is probably pretty smart for the opponent. Why cast out before the pitch? No real reason. I actually expect that because I'm 2 behind, that next turn I'm going to have to pay 1 mana and just exile all graveyards. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's where we're at. I mean, we might be able to start crashing back in here because of this Vigilance. I don't know, though. I kind of expect next turn we're going to see, you know, well, he's not getting anything out of it. It's not going to be like, he's not getting anything. So what happens if he flips this, right? Like, we let him flip it. What happens? He gets a land. He can cast his God Pharaoh's Gift with no creature in the graveyard. We could definitely stay ahead of creatures in the graveyard. I see, says the blind man, wearing a watch. Alright, so... Wow, I mean... Just another Champion Wits here. So he doesn't even have a God Pharaoh's Gift? I'm confused. What happens if we just like top deck another Radiant Destiny and turn everything sideways? Well, they won't go sideways, but... Well, it was a good game, guys. It was a good game. We definitely tried. We got in there real aggro in game 1. We got him before he could get things down. It was nice. It was real nice. I'm even going to show that. Yeah. When that second one hit the battlefield, that was a nail in the coffin right there. Yeah, he's just hard casting at this point. We'll never get ahead of this. I just... And that's game. Well, I mean, I could have blocked a couple things, but that part didn't matter. Kruphix, man, it's a little weak. It just gets outclassed. I think we need more flyers. You might want some burn-based damage instead of fatal push. Might want to look into maybe magma spray. Magma spray will get Jade Light Ranger. It gets most things. It doesn't get the snake though. You are a little bit worried about the snake when you got magma spray. I think magma spray. I think a lot of you guys might want to actually start paying attention to magma spray over fatal push for the next little while. Anyway, I'm not saying take all your fatal pushes out, but magma spray is definitely really good in the meta right now, especially with Modo Gear Hulks running around and things like that. Humans, maybe it's just maybe I just had a bad hand. Maybe a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah, you just wanted to be have some fun with some humans. Should have went 5-color, man. Just be like modern humans in standard. We're going 5-color. We don't care. Don't worry about the land base and just play all of the the multicolor lands. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it looks fun. Like I like the idea of Glorybound Initiate into Radiant Destiny, but you're not getting that off on like a turn 4 swing or a turn 3 swing. So you know, I doubt you're going to be going you know, Ascend on turn 3. So not competitive equals unplayable. That's definitely the Spike mentality. It's a lot of fun, and if you want to have a humans deck and have it laying around, then that would be pretty cool. Honestly, if you were going to try to be aggro right now in the Mardu colors, then I really can't put you on anything other than Mardu vehicles. Or if you really want to be jank, then I would say if you're going to be in Mardu, I think it's either Mardu vehicles or the Mardu Gear Hulks is probably somewhere in this neighborhood is probably where you want to be if you want to have some fun with jank. But you know, then again, a lot of you guys want to see this Mardu deck. What do I got coming up for you guys tomorrow? Kruphix. I'm not going to give you a lot of feedback on this deck because I know why you built it, and I know like how much you're going to worry about this deck. You're going to go back like on into the next thing, which is probably like the art contest now. So thank you for bringing humans to the table. Thanks for, you know, letting us watch it. You were actually able to outpace Mardu vehicles. That's impressive. That is very impressive that you were able to outpace them. Just slamming down more creatures and going wider and getting in there. It does seem good. Yeah, I mean, outpacing Mardu vehicles seems good. I mean, it is a lot. Like, it was a lot of fun to throw down creatures, and again, I don't know if like it would probably take me a while to go through all the different humans and try to say, you know, this is the better thing than this. Like, I'm not going to really try to break down a tribal deck. I do think that if you're going to be in Mardu, though, if you're going to be in white, and you're going to be in yeah, if you're going to be in white, then and you're going to be humans, try to run the Glorybound Initiate. This is a great tribal payoff. You've got Tecatli in the sideboard. I was really impressed at how good Tecatli was. Yeah, Marionette Master is a really good rapper. It wraps the game up real good. Huh? You like what I did with that, didn't you? Huh? Anyway, I kind of like Tecatli. I kind of like Tecatli in the deck, maybe even main board. Tecatli answers a lot of things. There's a lot of enter the battlefield triggers, you know. People want to be playing things that do things when they enter the battlefield. I got annoyed at the interaction of getting the City's Blessing, and now I couldn't tap this. But I get it. Yeah, I get what you're saying on, you know, they don't necessarily. So there's some kind of like synergies that I don't think any of them are as good as the cards that you said. It's kind of like Goyf and what was the other one? Goyf and Ooze. They're just good enough that you can play them together. I don't think so. I don't think we're nowhere near that kind of power level, that they're that good that they could just run in non-synergistic ways. I think you're going to want to get all the synergy you can get, and I don't like that. And I don't know, it probably won't matter early when you're trying to get chip damage, but I don't know what else. I don't know what other feedback to give you. You don't have a lot of answers against control, like as far as you know, Kitesail Freebooter goes and things like that. I understand the harsh scrutinies. But without blue, you might want some duresses or something somewhere. I don't know. I do like the Crook. I like Tecatli. I wish we would have got to do some stuff with Kambal. It would have been really cool. Gideon's Intervention's really good. I like Dusk Till Dawn. Probably think that you could cut back to probably 2 copies of Dusk Till Dawn. That's my thoughts on it, Kruphix. I will say that, yeah, like, I would like to see some burn base damage, some burn-based kill spells in here. This doesn't hit enough things, and it being the only kill in the deck, I just don't think that's great. So yeah, that's my feedback, guys. It's been a lot of fun, and I enjoy playing with you guys. Thank you everyone who has come out tonight and watch me stream, watch me play some games, and just rip these people's decks apart and play them horribly and punt through them and things like that. And for those of you that posted your decks on the Reddit, thank you very much for your innovations. I love going through the Reddit, and like I said, you guys that are posting on the Reddit, that is going to be at least 2 to 3 times a week. I'm going to be going through the Reddit and looking through things. I'm going to be doing that live, so for those of you that want to get in on that, there will be an option for you to do that. You can check in the description box for how to get over there to that. For everyone that gave us the merry wishes and our happy anniversary for mine and Val's 9th anniversary, thank you very much. Thank you so much, Andrew, with your anniversary gift there. Thank you, sir. My hat's off to you. I do wear a hat, but I'll take my hat off for you there. Absolutely, sir. I don't know what to say. Thank you. That's it. Just thank you, and we'll have like a bottle of wine on you or something. Other than that, guys, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys had fun. And we'll see you next time here on Sideboardmtg. Stick around for the credits. And sorry the moderator credits thing doesn't work. It's pulling the moderators for Twitch, so. But we'll post the credits. I'm probably going to throw the thumbnail up of the new coffee time stream here. So yeah, if you guys do want to get in on that, you can. And to all of the people you guys are about to see that did great things, that help out, that hit that like button, that subscribe to the channel, that sponsored, that. To everyone who's just watching, thank you. I had a lot of fun. We'll see you next time.
What a man, Spencer! Injury time!